Namaste everyone, welcome to the class. Now in this lecture we will see what is a linear differential equation and how to solve it. An equation, a differential equation I will say, that of the form dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. An equation of the form dy upon dx plus py equal to q is called the differential equation. This is called the linear differential equation. An equation of the form of dy upon dx plus py equal to q, where important thing is where p and q are functions of x. Now if p and q are the terms which does not include y, I will consider that as a function of x. Okay, if it is a constant, that also can be considered as some function of x. So here the condition is that your equation should be of the form dy upon dx plus py equal to q. That means your right hand side should be should not include any y term, and on the left hand side p should be some form of x. Okay, that means there is only one y. Then you will say that this equation is a linear differential equation. Now in this class we will see how to solve this linear differential equation. Why we are doing that thing, that we will discuss in some other lecture. So here we will see how to solve the differential equation or what are the steps involved. So your first step will be write the given differential equation in the form. So first we will write it in this standard form, plus py is equals to q, where p and q are the functions of x. This is the first step. Second step is find integrating factor. In short, I write if. Now what is this integrating factor? So it is nothing but it is e power integration of p into dx. This is integrating factor. And third, then the general solution of differential equation is, now the general solution of differential equation is y into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor into dx plus c. So three steps, only three steps. What you have to do? You have to write your given equation in the linear differential equation form. You have to find the integrating factor, and then you have to write the general solution as y into integrating factor is equals to q into integrating factor dx plus c. Okay, that's it. Okay, now this is one form of linear differential equation. The other form is we have equation of the form dx upon dy plus I will use p dash. Now in place of y I have x is equals to, this is equals to q dash. So here we have p dash and q dash, they are the functions of y. So we will proceed in the same way. We will find integrating factor. Now here integrating factor will be e power integration of p dash into dy, and then we write general solution. Now general solution here will be x into integrating factor is equals to integration of q dash into integrating factor plus some constant. So let us see how we do this with few problems. So here for each of the differential equation given in exercise 1 to 12, find the general solution. So here few problems are given, we have to write the general solution. So first problem, if you see, it is dy upon dx plus 2y is equals to sin x. So this is already in the form of linear differential equation. So we compare it with dy upon dx plus py equal to q. We get p equal to 2 and q equal to sin x. Okay, so your p could be any term of x or it will be a constant also. So next step is to find integrating factor. Now integrating factor is equals to e power integration of p dx. So this will be e power integration of 2 dx. So this is e power 2x, right? This is integrating factor. And your third step is therefore the general solution. The general solution is y into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor into dx plus some constant. So therefore y into e power 2x is equals to integration of, we have sin x into e power 2x dx plus some constant c. Okay, now I have to integrate this part. So here we have to apply u into v method. I will consider let I1 is equals to integration of sin x into e power 2x dx. So therefore this I1 will equal to, now here we use u into v, so this become sin x into integration of e power 2x dx minus integration of d by dx of sin x into integration of e power 2x dx, the whole dx. So this is your sin x integration of e power 2x is e power 2x upon 2 minus, here it is integration of derivative of sin x is cos x, integration of e power 2x is e power 2x whole divided by 2 into dx. Now again here I have to apply u into v. So this is sin x into e power 2x whole divided by 2 minus 1 upon 2 I will take out. Now here it is cos x into integration of e power 2x dx minus integration of d by dx of cos x into integration of e power 2x dx. So this is equal to sin x e power 2x whole divided by 2 minus 1 divided by 2. Here in bracket we have cos x, integration of e power 2x is e power 2x upon 2 minus integration of derivative of cos x is minus sin x, integration of e power 2x is e power 2x upon 2 into dx. So here I get I1, therefore I1 equal to, here we have e power 2x upon 2 into sin x. We open this bracket, so here we get minus, this is 1 upon 4 into e power 2x into cos x, then this is minus minus plus 1 upon 2, 1 upon 2 is 1 upon 4, and I have again the same, that is sin x e power 2x dx. Now this sin x e power 2x dx is I1. So I have therefore I1 is equals to, here I will multiply by 2, so it will become e power 2x into 2 times sin x minus cos x. What I have done, I have taken e power 2x common, plus this is 1 upon 4, and this whole term is again I1, so write I1. Now this 1 upon 4 I1 I will move to the left, therefore I1 minus 1 upon 4 I1 is equals to, here it is e power 2x whole divided by 4, in bracket I have 2 sin x minus cos x. I1 minus 1 upon 4 I1 is 3 upon 4, so therefore I have 3 upon 4 I1 is equals to e power 2x whole divided by 4 into 2 sin x minus cos x. So this 4 and this 4 we can cancel. So I have I1 is equals to e power 2x or something. Let us check. I think there is some mistake. Let us verify. Sin x e power 2x. So here we have written sin x e power 2x dx minus integration of d by dx of sin x e power 2x dx. So here it is derivative of sin x is cos x. So it is cos x e power 2x upon 2. Minus sign is there, so minus 1 upon 2 we have taken out. Cos x e power 2x minus d by dx of cos x e power 2x dx, that is fine. So this is a minus sign. Here we have minus sign, here we have minus sign. So here minus, this is minus minus plus and this minus. So here it is not plus 1 by 4, it is minus 1 by 4. Okay, this is minus 1 by 4. So here I will get minus 1 by 4, and then this minus, when it come on this side, it will become plus. Okay, so this become 5 upon 4. So this is not 3 upon 4, this is 5 upon 4. Now this 4 and 4 I will cancel, and therefore I have I1 equal to e power 2x divided by 5, in bracket I have 2 sin x minus cos x. Okay, so how I understand that there is some mistake I have done in the problem. Okay, because for this e power x and sin or cos term, we can learn 2 more formulas. Okay, I will show you, but in 12th standard you need not have to apply this, you have to solve like this only. So integration of e power ax into cos bx dx. If integration is of this type, then its value will be e power ax divided by, in denominator you will write a square plus b square, in bracket you will write a into cos bx plus b into sin bx. So see, a is what? This is e power ax, and b is what? This is angle cos bx. So this is your solution. Okay, similarly if you have another function of the type e power ax into sin bx dx, then your result will be e power ax upon, it is a square plus b square, in bracket you have a into sin bx minus b into cos bx. Okay, so only difference is that here plus sign, here minus sign, here it is a cos bx plus b sin bx, here it is a sin bx. minus b. So when sin is there, sin term will come first. When cos is there, cos term will come first. So you can learn this formula so that when you are solving the problem, if there is any mistake, you can identify it. Okay. So I have got the value of I1. So therefore my solution, therefore y into, therefore I will say that therefore the general solution is, therefore the general solution is y into, what is integrating factor? So y into integrating factor is e power 2x, y into e power 2x is equals to I1 is e power 2x upon 5 into 2 sin x minus cos x plus some constant c. This is your general solution. Let us take one more problem. So concept is very simple. You have to identify that it is a linear differential equation and then you have to integrate. Integration sometime it is little lengthy. Okay. So let us see the second question. Here what we will do, we will say compare it with dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. We get p equal to 3, we get q equal to e power minus 2x. Now integrating factor, next we will find integrating factor is e power integration of p dx. So this become e power integration of 2 dx is equals to e power 2x. So in last problem also we got integrating factor same. So therefore the general solution is, now the format of general solution is y into integrating factor. So y into e power 2x, or I will write formula first. General solution is y into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor into dx plus c. So therefore y into, now here integrating factor is e power 2x. So y into e power 2x is equals to integration of q. So the value of q is e power minus 2x, it is e power minus 2x into, it is e power 2x into dx plus some constant. This is equals to, so therefore y into e power 2x is equals to integration of e power minus 2x, e power 2x, they will cancel and I have dx plus c. I will integrate it, I will get x plus c. Now you will say that ki after integration of this dx we will get one other constant. So that constant plus this c will become a third constant. You can say that as c1, c2, or if you keep at c then also it is okay. Okay. So it is y into e power 2x. Okay. What it indicates that ki we have some constant, that's it, na? That constant, its value depend on some conditions. So therefore y into e power 2x is equals to x plus c. This is required general solution. Okay. Shall we solve one more problem? Okay. Now you are comfortable how to solve this kind of problems. Let us take one or two more problem. Just delete this. I will delete this part. Okay. Let us take this third question. Third question is dy upon dx plus y upon x is equals to x square. Now here we compare it with dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. We get p is equals to 1 upon x and q is equals to x square. Now integrating factor is equals to e power integration of p dx is equals to e power integration of 1 upon x dx is equals to, now e power integration of 1 upon x is what? Log x dx. So e power log x, base is going to be e only, so here I will get answer as x. Okay, so this is my integrating factor. Now these things you have learned in your previous class only, how to apply the properties of log. E power log of anything will be that thing only, because log, if nothing is mentioned, we consider the base as e. So this is my integrating factor. Therefore I will say, therefore the general solution is, the format of general solution is y into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor plus some constant. So therefore y into the integrating factor we got x is equals to integration of the value of q is x square, so it becomes x square into x is x cube plus some constant c. So therefore yx is equals to x cube, integration of x cube is x power 4 upon 4 plus the constant c. So yx is equals to x power 4 upon 4 plus c is the required general solution. So is the required general solution. Simple. Okay. So this is third question, and let us take this fourth question also. Fourth question, here we will compare it with fourth question. Compare it with dy upon dx plus py is equals to q. So when we compare it with this, we get value of p as sec x and value of q as tan x. Now integrating factor, first we will find integrating factor. Integrating factor is e power integration of p dx, that is equal to e power integration of p is sec x into dx. Now what is integration of sec x? It is log of something. Yes, recall it. What is it? It is e power sec x. E power sec x, it is e power log of sec x plus tan x, right? Okay, this is our integrating factor. So e power log, it will cancel and I have only sec x plus tan x. So this is my integrating factor. Integrating factor is sec x plus tan x. So therefore I have general solution. Therefore general solution is y into, actually when angle is not mentioned, we consider that it is in first quadrant. Therefore the value of sec x plus tan x is positive, and therefore I have removed this mod sign. Okay, now general solution is y into integrating factor is equals to integration of q into integrating factor plus some constant c. So therefore y into, now integrating factor is sec x plus tan x, so y into, here I have sec x plus tan x is equals to integration of q, so the value of q is tan x into, here it is tan x into sec x plus tan x plus c. So therefore I will say that the solution is, therefore y into sec x plus tan x is equals to integration of, here it is sec x tan x plus it is tan square x into dx plus c. Now integration of sec x tan x is sec x, okay, and this tan square x, so we don't have integration of tan square x, so we will convert it in sec square x, whose integration is known to us. So write this as sec x into tan x, write this as sec square x minus 1 and then integrate it, okay. So integration of sec x tan x is sec x plus integration of sec square x is tan x plus minus 1 is there, so integration of this minus 1 is minus, I will get minus x plus c. So therefore general solution is, actually this is general solution, again I am writing y into sec x plus tan x is equals to sec x plus tan x minus x plus c. This is the required general solution, okay. So simple, all the problems we have done here, 4 problems. There are many more problems, but the concept is crystal clear. What you have to do, you have to compare the given equation with dy upon dx plus py equal to q. Then you have to find integrating factor. Now integrating factor is e power integration of p dx, and then you have to, after finding integration factor, you have to write the general solution, which is y into integrating factor is equals to q into integrating factor plus c, okay, fine. So thank you for being with me in this lecture. I hope you will be able to solve rest of the problems by yourself. If you have any difficulty in solving, then you can watch my next video.